The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Guys, all of you please respond for me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online. Right, sir. That's fine. Right, sir. I think so on Friday, just have taken demo class on this. Only demonstration we have taken on this. Right, and today we are going to start our syllabus, original syllabus. We are going to discuss there. I think so, guys. All of you are getting the syllabus sheets and everything. Am I right? All of you might be getting that syllabus content, right, through mail regarding this. No? Right. Those who attended last demo class, might be you are getting the syllabus and everything. I think so. Some of you are not getting it. Today, at least today, after the class, you are able to get the syllabus sheet. Understand it, guys? So just we can check that syllabus there. Yeah, it was discussed during demo class also. Yes. They are able to get it. Okay, fine. Now, okay, no problem. If you are not received it, and today, or maybe tomorrow by tomorrow morning, you are able to receive it max. And right, anyway, they're not required to discuss once again all this content. Just directly, we are going to start our part. Everybody has to understand it. 1 minute, sir. And guys, and those who are attending in a YouTube live, so try to come for this webinar regarding this demo link is only be going on today. Also, we come to this webinar, so you are able to get that syllabus sheets and everything, whatever the document I want to share, that everything you are able to get it. Nice, fine, guys. Right, sir. In the spring, which topics we are going to discuss? So this question is coming now. So roughly, I'm telling all these topics, guys, and in the spring, what I am going to be discussed there. Roughly, right? So the internal content, anyway, I will send to you, but for our clarity purpose now, roughly, I'm going to discuss with you introduction part. Very good introduction part. We are going to see. Then after understanding this introduction part, second one is core module. Then spring is a modularized framework. So we are going to see the core module. And third one is in core, basic core is available and advanced core is also available. Right, so that we are going to understand. Right, so then core module. Next one is then after that JDBC module we are going to take. Then after this, and fourth one will be after this JDBC module, AOP module. After this AOP module, and the fifth one we are going to see like ORM module that we are going to understand. After this, transactions module that we are going to see. And next one is the web module, web and web MVC. Two modules are available. Both I am going to be discussing with you. Then after that, security module, right, that I will discuss with you. And the ninth one is Springboot. Springboot. Then later on, just we will go for a simple web application to cover all this content. So project, a simple project. I want to prepare this project again and again. I'm telling you, this project is just for the sake of your practice, what you learn. On the basis of that only, we are going to prepare this project. It's not for the sake of keeping project in our resume to show as a fake experience. So just it is for the sake of like what I'm telling, whatever practice, whatever the things you learn here, by combining all these modules, we are going to provide this. Right. So now these are the various uh, topics we are going to be understanding. And apart from this, exactly, guys. Then extra topics, what I'm going to be discussing with Maven that we are going to prepare and a log4j. Log4j, I will discuss there. But JUnit, we can make it as optional. But Max, I will plan for it, but we can make it as optional. Time is possible, then I will go for it. JUnit, no. But Max, 90% is I decided I want to discuss with you. But in the case, if it is not in right track, then I'll go for it. Yeah, complete Spring Boot, guys. Max Spring Boot, I will cover. Max part. Then apart from this, and what I am telling there, databases and the servers, at least through databases and the servers through what I'm telling, databases and servers through local mission and as well as in like what I'm telling, AWS cloud. That both I want to provide them through the AWS cloud also. Right, sir. That I want to prepare. Right, sir. Anyway, then see one thing I'm telling you guys. Just this is an official boundary for our content. In the case, if I feel something is new and something I want to discuss there along with this syllabus, then definitely on fly I will include that content. So no need to think much about it. Definitely we are able to have it. Databases, I'm telling to you, Oracle database and definitely MySQL database, MongoDB. Apart from all, then I will go for like which one AWS database also. So definitely, I'm able to show all these things. So roughly, I've given some boundaries, no, but boundaries are not going to happen in the future when I'm going to talk about this content here, where I'm going to discuss about many more concepts here. And one more thing, in the case of this ORM, we record this in general. I'm going to provide in ORM. I'll provide Spring with Hibernate. In general, we are going to take that. But as per my view, I'm going to take like what I'm telling, Spring with JPA. Also, we are going to see that this is extra. What we are going to think now. So, but you don't know anything about, for example, if you know Hibernate, it's well and good. If you don't know anything about this Hibernate, no, definitely 2 to 3 classes I will take on Hibernate. After getting clarity on Hibernate, record information. After getting clarity on record information of Hibernate, then I will start like what I'm telling you, Spring with Hibernate integration. Similarly, Spring with JPA. So if you're not aware anything about this JPA, first of all, I will discuss the JPA minimal information, at least how to write first 4 to 5 applications. No, after getting clarity on JPA, then I will go for Spring with the JPA. This kind of content I will include there. Understand it? What I'm telling you. So, and this is one thing. Apart from this, what I am telling you, apart from this, in the case of this web module, general web module, what we are going to do now, just only Spring only we are going to provide in the web module. But as per my view, what I'm telling web module is providing environment to integrate some other web modules with our some other web frameworks with the Spring framework. So in general, then what I will do now, struts I will integrate there. So you don't know anything about struts. First of all, I will discuss the struts. All right, almost all, and 3 to 4 classes I will discuss struts. Then after that, I will go for Spring with the struts. Spring with the struts. Spring with the struts. I'll provide this. After this, JSF. JSF is also one of the framework. So if you don't know anything about this JSF, first of all, 2 to 3 days of time, I will discuss about this JSF. Then after that, I will move forward. I will move to like what I'm telling Spring with the JSF. Understand it? What I'm telling you. So these many internally also we are going to do much more and more content we are going to do there. So boundaries are just officially we are giving boundaries, but when we go for the content, more and more content here we are going to understand. That's the point, guys. Then what I'm telling to you clearly, right? Right. So is it clear to all of you? Know? Right. Then shall we go for this content, guys? Right. That introduction part, I think so. Some topics might be you are aware by you, but even though you're aware about it, by moving to the concepts, we are going to get clarity, much clarity about it. Now try to recognize this. Now, now simple. I'm asking one question to all of you guys. Now try to answer for it. I'm asking one question to all of you. Now try to answer for it. Spring framework will be utilized for which type of applications? Spring framework will be used for which type of applications? Come on. Spring framework is a product. It can be used to prepare which type of applications? I know Java based applications only. People are saying Java based applications. Java based applications only. But here, your answer should be what? For which type of application the Spring framework will be used? Some people are saying enterprise applications, no? But I'm saying to you clearly, Spring framework will be used for both standalone applications and enterprise applications. All the types of Java-based applications, simply speaking. Okay, fine. Good. Anyway, then, as of now, I want to go for enterprise applications. Just I want to say enterprise applications. Understand it? Standalone applications and enterprise applications and web applications. Web applications are part of enterprise applications only. Distributed application is also be the part of enterprise applications only. Like this, Spring Framework can be used to prepare all the types of applications, but we're majorly enterprise applications. Among all the types of applications, we will use Spring Framework mainly for which applications? No, enterprise applications only. Right, sir. As my point is clear to all of you, Spring Framework is mainly for enterprise applications. Mainly for which applications? No, enterprise applications. But reality is which one? It can be used for standalone applications and some other applications also. But Spring Framework is mainly for enterprise applications. Good, that's perfect. So before understanding enterprise applications, before understanding Spring Framework, as we are using Spring Framework for enterprise applications, first we have to understand what is an enterprise application. And before going to understand an enterprise application, first we have to understand what is an enterprise. What exactly the meaning of an enterprise? Come on, guys, we have to give answer for it. What is an enterprise? That point here I'm asking to you now. What is an enterprise? Right, sir. Answer will be very clear. Try to recognize this. What is an enterprise? No. Right, sir. Something which has business and customers. That's perfect, Shubham. Right answer. Organizations like schools. Okay, fine. Right, sir. No, what I'm asking there, I'm not asking enterprise application. I'm asking enterprise. What is an enterprise? Organizations providing services to the people of money. People of money, people for money. Okay, good. So simply, can I say business organization? Enterprise is nothing but a business organization. Can I say like this? Yes, guys. Organization with a lot of business needs organization with a lot of business needs. Exactly, someone. Right. Perfect. So all of your definitions are right, guys. No one is wrong. Everybody is right. Right, sir. Now, what is the point I'm telling there? What is an enterprise? Single question. Enterprise, in the sense, is business organization. Okay, fine. It's a business organization that we know already. That's okay, guys. But here, I have a question now. Business organization is okay. Which type of business organization? Say, for example, if you go for an outside, even saloon shop is also a business organization. Saloon shop is also a business organization. If you go in outside, understand, guys, what I'm telling you now. Saloon shop is also a business organization. There also business is going on. Definitely, customers are coming, they are giving their money, and that the respective persons are giving services to them. A saloon shop is also a business organization. So, can I say it's an enterprise? No, business organization. Saloon shop is also business organization. Can I say it's an enterprise? Okay, leave it, leave it, leave it. Durga Software Solutions. Durga Software Solutions. Here also business is going on. Durga Software Solutions. Here also business is going on. Can I say Durga Soft is an enterprise? Here, IT training is going on. Can I say Durga Soft is an enterprise? Durga Soft is an enterprise? No. Then people are saying no. Less number of people are saying yes. Sir. Okay, leave it. Leave it. Next, third example I'm telling you. Saloon shop is not an enterprise. Durga Soft is not an enterprise. That's okay, fine. And a Tata Group of organizations. Tata Group of organizations. Reliance Industries. Tata Group of organizations. Reliance Industries. Can I say them as an enterprise? Tata Group of organizations, Reliance Industries, Adani Group of organizations. Can I say they are enterprises? Can I say enterprises there? They are enterprises. Am I right or not? Right, sir. Yes, yes, they are enterprises only. All people are saying they are enterprises only. Why, sir? Why Tata Group of organizations is an enterprise? No, he donated 1,500 crores for Corona COVID situation. No, because of that, you want to say no. Huh? So Reliance people and maybe Adani people might be, and Tata group of people, maybe all these people are donated much more. That's why you want to say they you want to say they're enterprises, no? No. So no. Then what is the point I'm telling to you? What is the point I'm telling to you? Yeah, exactly. Collaboration of organizations, collaboration of organizations running simple is a generic information only, guys. It's not like any definition kind of thing, no, just generalized information. Collaboration of organizations running under single label. Collaboration of organizations running under single label. If you are not understanding this collaboration, just we can think of it. You can think of it collection of organizations or more than one organization. Right, so collection of organizations or more than one organizations are simply a group of organizations. Simply speaking, a group of organizations running under a single label in general is called as an enterprise. A group of organizations running under a single label is called as an enterprise. That's it. Right, sir. And guys, and selling shop, if you are talking about it, no, recently, I think so. If you go for the cities like Mumbai or maybe some other big cities, Bangalore, like this, right? If you go there, then what happened? See, then Reliance people are running some saloon shops. Do you know that? Reliance people are having some saloon shops there. They're running some saloon shops. Do you know that? In outside, in a big cities, in the metropolitan cities, it's going on. Yeah, the saloon shops are going in under their business organizations now is also the part of that. And another thing, what I heard about it, and before I think so, 2 to 3 years back, I heard it local at APN Telangana. So Ambani group of organizations, they want to enter into the intermediate education, intermediate education, intermediate education. They want to enter, but I don't know what is the reason why they struck it there and they didn't move on. And finally, but they have a thought and they have given some announcements also regarding this. Right, sir. So anyway, guys, now there's different views are available. Just I'm not talking about it. So a group of organizations running under single label. See, the people are not understanding single label. Single label in the sense, just simply speaking, Tata. Tata is a label. Right, sir. Tata. Tata is a label. Tata. Under this Tata, then what next one they know? Tata, like what the things are available? Tata Motors is available, and Tata Tata Steel is available, and Tata what next one again? Come on, guys, now tell me. Tata Salt is there, and consultancy services are required one, and Tata Motors already said there. Uh, right, construction maybe, or in Tata Insurance maybe. Like a number of domains are there, but all these domains are running under the label Tata. That label in the sense Tata. Tata is a label. Tata is a brand. Simply speaking, in a single brand. That's it. That is the meaning of like what I'm telling. All right, it's an enterprise. That's it in general. So this is generalization, sir. Then not the specific definition. Good. So this is the meaning of it. No, enterprise, a group of organizations running under a single label is called as an enterprise. Or anyway, then in our technical point of view, what I'm telling you, in which organizations business processing is going on, in which organizations the business processing is going on, where human beings are unable to manage it, where required some automation tools. So such type of things are called as like which one? Enterprises. Come on, guys, understand it now. In which organization business processing is going on, where human beings are unable to manage it, where some automation tools are required. So such type of thing is called as like which one? An enterprise. That's the meaning of it. In other words, if you want to talk about this enterprise, what is the meaning of an enterprise now? Good. So finally, a simple point here, what I'm telling Durga Soft is an enterprise. Then when it is becoming as an enterprise, no, whenever it is coming out from IT training, whenever it is having its hand in a different domain, like in a construction field maybe, and real estate the domain maybe, like what I'm telling some different development sector maybe, in a different domains. If we are having our hand, then our Durga Soft is also becoming as like good one enterprise now. So maybe in the future we may see that anyway. At present, not now. So in the future, no. All right, so now this is the meaning of like what I'm telling enterprise. But what is the meaning of enterprise application, guys? I want to talk about it. Enterprise application. What is the meaning of enterprise application? What is the meaning of this enterprise application? That I want to know. Right, perfect. Enterprise application. Enterprise application. The simply speaking, it is a software application. It is a software application. It is a software application for an enterprise. It's a software application for an enterprise. It's a software application for an enterprise. Right. Understand my point. It's a software application for an enterprise. Right, sir. It simplifies. It can be used to simplify. It can be used to simplify business processing. It can be used to simplify business processing. So, what is the need of the softwares nowadays? No? What is the need of the software applications nowadays? To simplify the processing. To simplify the processing. That's it. As example, number of examples are available. Say, for example, if you go for like what I'm telling you, a bank, for example, if you go for a bank, for example, so where what's going on, guys? A bank application. Nowadays might be, is there a requirement to go for banks not to do any transaction? Can you tell me, is there a requirement to go for banks to do any transaction or to do any activity? So everything we can do through online or not? Everything we can do online. Am I right or not? Understand, guys? Everything we can do through online. So then, if you want to do some process through online, where we require some application, with only website we can't do anything. With only static web pages we can't do anything. Definitely there we require some applications. So some applications we require that applications has to be executed. By that only we may create some account, and by that only we can do some transactions. Maybe some application has to be designed for the sake of this particular bank, and if you want to do operations and everything through online. So where definitely whatever the application we are executing through your website, whatever the application we are executing there, that application is called as, like this application is called as, like what I'm telling you know, an enterprise application. So example is bank. Not only that, nowadays and healthcare is migrated with software applications, guys. Healthcare domain is becoming as very strong domain nowadays in India. Real, I'm telling you, but government has not having any eye on this particular healthcare sector, no. But all private sector, private hospitals are already they are using that. Not in India. If you go for abroad, there in outside of India, countries like Australia or maybe America or UK might be, then everywhere, then definitely everybody has to maintain their medical bulletins. They have to manage. Everybody they need to have some account, medical account. Then with the government is able to manage some kind of like a domain. So where everybody must be registered and everybody has to manage their health related things now. Understand it clearly. So that definitely we require some application to manage all the people information there in our country. So health related information we have to manage. Understand, so where healthcare applications are becoming is very important nowadays in outside of India. But gradually it is coming to India also. But government is not put any focus on this, but already private sector people are already using that. Understand it now. So definitely healthcare applications can. So not only that, nowadays we can understand e-commerce applications are getting very good boom. E-commerce applications are going on, guys. Now try to recognize this. Right, sir. Healthcare applications are going on. Then not only these healthcare applications, no. Right. Then apart from this, then what I'm telling here, apart from these healthcare applications, just we can go for bank applications or e-commerce applications. I'm talking with So what about these e-commerce applications? What are the leading e-commerce providers now nowadays in outside? Uh, Alibaba.com. This is one thing. Flipkart.com. Next one is like what I'm telling Apart from this, Flipkart.com, Amazon.com. Right, sir. Then like this number of e-commerce vendors are available and getting very good demand. Getting very good demand. So right now, this also be like what I'm telling an enterprise application. So like this, number of domains are available. In every domain, enterprise applications are going on perfect. So anyway, whatever it may be, in which organization business processing is available, where human beings are unable to manage, where we require some automated tools. In that situation, we have to go for enterprise applications. Enterprise application is a software application for an enterprise. It can be used to simplify business processing. That's it, guys. Now, this is the simple definition here. We have to understand. That's all. Guys, all of you understand it. Just we understood what is an enterprise and what is the meaning of this enterprise application. But my next question is how we are going to prepare enterprise application. Think yourself as a developer. Think yourself as a developer, then how we are able to prepare an enterprise application. Now tell me, guys, what you have to do. If you want to prepare an enterprise application, as you are the developer, then what you have to do now? Now think about it. Come on, guys. I'm asking this question to all of you. What do you have to do if you are an enterprise application? Can we consider human resource as e-commerce application? Human resources? No, 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 no. They're a bit different. Maybe then, as per my awareness. Right, sir. Good. Listen, guys. Now all of you observe this clearly. So what I'm telling you, as a developer, what we have to do now, if you want to prepare an enterprise application, right, sir, at a high level representation, being the developer to prepare enterprise applications, we have to provide some layers. We have to provide the following layers. In our application development, we have to provide the following layers. What are the various layers here we have to provide here? All of you understand it, what I'm telling you. Right, sir. That means to prepare an enterprise application, basic. Now, again, I'm telling you, I'm providing very high level architecture for this enterprise application as of now. But later on, we'll provide this. Then what are the various layers here we require here? First one is like what I'm telling, presentation layer. So this presentation layer, we are able to prepare there, or maybe user interface layer, we can say like that also. User interface layer. Then after that, second one is like what I'm telling you, business layer. Second one would be like what I'm telling business layer and business layer or business processing layer, both are same. Next one, third one would be like what I'm telling data access layer, data storage and access layer, data storage and access layer, or simply speaking, persistence layer, or simply speaking, persistence layer. These are overall three layers. We are going to provide at a high level representation of. If you go for MVC and if you want to talk about this MVC based architecture, there we are able to provide presentation layer, controller layer, like a business layer or service layer, and data access layer, that means DAO layer. Like this, a number of layers are available. But anyway, then as of now, at the very, very startup mode, I don't require all these layers. Just we have to understand that very, very fundamental layers and basic layers. Not required to go for the service layer and all these things. No, just at very, very fundamental layer, fundamental thing, I want to provide like what I'm telling, presentation layer. Next one is business layer, data storage and access layer. Service layer and all these things you are going to get inside like what I'm telling, business layer. Service layer and all we are able to get inside like what I'm telling, business layer. That's sufficient, guys. Right, sir. Then what next one here? After completion of this particular point, so what about this? What exactly the meaning of each and every layer that we have to understand now? All right, so now let's prepare one simple example. All of you understand it. Then here itself I want to explain this total part here. So first of all, now here what I'm telling you, the first one is like presentation layer. Next one is business layer, data storage and access layer. Like this, here we are providing all the layers. Right, yes. Now these many layers here we are providing. Right. So at present here inside this in this situation, no. Right, sir. Observe carefully now. Let's come for this presentation layer, guys. I want to go for a few points about this presentation layer. Now try to understand it. Right now, observe carefully. What is this presentation layer? What exactly this presentation layer? What is the purpose of this one? What it will provide now? Point by point, we are going to understand. So presentation layer will provide. It will provide starting point to the application. Yes, up to this clear. It will provide starting point to the application for users. Starting point to the application for users. Users will have some starting point with the presentation layer. Simple example. Just what is the meaning of the starting point? No, just I will go for one simple example. Try to understand it, guys. What I'm telling you now. Say for example, I have Facebook account. I want to open this Facebook account. Then what I'm able to get, sir? What I have to do? Guys, now try to think of it. I have Facebook account. Just I want to open it. Then what I have to do? Just I will open browser where I will type www.facebook.com. Immediately, what I'm able to get, sir? When I type this www.facebook.com, what I'm able to get now? So directly, we are able to get login page. Understand it now? Login page here we are getting. So that's one thing. Okay, this is my request. For example, you're also the person you entered www.facebook.com. You also enter the same thing. What you are able to get now? You're also getting the same login page. 100 users are doing the same thing. All 100 users are getting the same login page. Am I right or not? So here login page is an entry point for the application or not? The login page, whatever the login page here we are getting, this login page is an entry point for our applications or not? So that login page is a part of the presentation part or not? Login page, maybe HTML page or JSP page or maybe some other page, whatever it may be, but it is providing some entry point for our entry point for us to enter into the application or not. So that's the first point here. What I'm telling you. So it will provide starting point to the applications for users in order to enter into the application. That's one point, guys. I'm telling you. Uh, Guys, now I'm asking one more question. Now try to answer for it. In the same, in the same, in the same, in the same login application, in the same Facebook application, for example, is it possible to open my Facebook account page without using login form.html? Can I open my account page without using login form.html? So login page, the username, password, that page is there, right? Without that, is it possible for me? Right? That means then see if the form is not available, where we are going to enter the username and password? Where we are able to get the username and password if form is not available? Of course, even Google sign in also, but there also we require a form where we have to enter username and password or not. Even that Google account also we have to provide username and password or not. So just I'm asking to you guys, what I'm telling to you, is it possible to enter into our Facebook application without using login form? That form might be designed by using JSP or JSF or maybe the PHP or whatever it may be. But is it possible to open that Facebook application without login form, without login page? No. Okay, good. Okay, for example, by having some R&D work, I identified one procedure to enter into the Facebook application. I might be written some type of like what I'm telling some type of code, something else, some manipulations I have done. Without using this, I'm able to enter into this one. But whatever the approach you are using, are you able to get any look and feel with your approach now to enter into your Facebook account without login form? Is that login form is providing good look and feel for us or not? See, my point is like what I'm telling, without login form, if you want to enter into the Facebook account, maybe you may identify one approach. For example, let's assume it, you identified one approach. In that approach, might be we are using something else, some code we are writing. Inside this code only we entered that username and password, something else, some hacking you have done. Finally, you completed, you identified it. Then where you entered username and password. But the time when we enter username and password on login page and entering that username and password in alternative without login page, if we compare both, then where we are getting look and feel, sir, where we are getting very good look and feel, now tell me, no, right? In the case of this login page only, we are getting look and feel or not? In the case of login page only, we are getting very good look and feel or not? There we can see that logo of the Facebook. There we can see in the clear, in the neat manner, login page, in the login form, username, password. Like this, we are getting some look and feel now. So that look and feel is provided by login page. That login page is a part of like what now? Presentation layer. So that's why then what I'm telling, it will improve, it will improve, it will improve look and feel to the enterprise applications. It will improve look and feel to the enterprise applications. Guys, not only that, what I'm telling, even registration form is available. For example, some small examples, if you observe this, for example, what I'm telling, the registration form is available. In that registration form, for example, what I'm telling there, just the country field is available, guys. Country. So country is a field in general. So here we are able to have some pop-up menu. So here what we are able to provide there inside this menu, no, this is one thing. Here we are able to have right, sir. Now this is available. This symbol is existed, for example. Right, sir. Next one is like what I'm telling you that apart from this, country is available. Next one is a state. State is existed now. Or maybe country and a city. For example, city is existed now. This is another field. This also be another pop-up here now. Yes, all of this. Then why I'm giving all these points? So only one point I want to say. My point would be, right, so look and feel point of I'm telling you, right, so now this is like my registration form. We are having some registration form is available. Here we are having number of components. Like it's not like one or two components, number of components are available. Like this, we are having some other components also. Now, the other two things. Guys, now, just if we up to this clearly, if you provide, for example, America, if I say America, then automatically now tell me in the case of the cities part, which country cities you are able to get now? So here we are able to get all American country cities or not? Come on, guys, what I'm telling you know, we are able to get all these America related cities or not? That's the point here. What I'm telling you. For example, if I select, if I provide, for example, India, if I provide, for example, India, for example, then automatically here which cities here we are able to get now? All India related cities we are getting or not? All India related cities here we are getting or not? Maybe. So Hyderabad or maybe something else, Delhi or whatever it may be. All India related cities here we are getting or not? Yes, exactly now. Then who is providing this much of flexibility? Who is providing this one? Is that clear? Is that providing look and feel or not? Is this providing look and feel or not? So here it looks here India, then automatically here we are getting all the cities here. Is the flexibility and look and feel we are getting it or not? Then who is providing that look and feel and flexibility, guys? Now tell me no. Who is providing look and feel and flexibility, guys? Also, this is what I'm telling you know. So the presentation part or not, the user forms or not, the presentation layer is providing or not. That's why I'm telling to you. It will improve look and feel. It will improve look and feel to the enterprise application. The presentation layer is able to provide look and feel to the enterprise applications. Everybody has to understand it. What I'm telling you know. So this is what exactly the meaning of like what I'm telling you know. Look and feel. Look and feel point of view. We can understand it now. Good sir. Now let me remove this. This part is not required. Next one is after that. Now let's come for this third point. What about this third point here? I'm telling you know. Now, say for example, guys. Now up to this clearly, I want to open Facebook. Right, sir. I want to open Facebook, guys. All of you observe this clear. Definitely, guys. Then this type of applications easily we can prepare. No, right. All these applications are very simple. We are able to prepare that. Don't need to worry for this, guys. Observe this clearly. I'm going to prepare. I have. I want to create a Facebook account. So far, I'm not having any Facebook account, guys. I don't have any Facebook account. Just I want to create a Facebook account. So what I have to do? So far, I'm not having any Facebook account. Then I want to create a Facebook account. Then what I have to do? Come on. You have to go for sign in or sign up. Sign up process or sign in process. You have to click on which button there no sign up. Sign up, not sign in. Sign in the sense login page. Sign up. We have to do that. Right. First we have to open sign up. When we click on sign up, what we are able to get? When we click on sign up, then what we are able to get? Come on, guys. I'm asking this question to you. When we click on this sign up, what we are able to get? We are able to get the registration form or not? Sign up form we are able to get or not? Okay, good. Registration form here we are getting. In that registration form, what we are having there? In that registration form, then what we are having there? Let's observe this clearly. In that registration form, we are able to have some fields or not? What are the fields are available, guys? Now tell me no basic details. Let's say, for example, name. So name. Next one is like what I'm telling you know. Apart from this name, next one is like might be a gender or maybe something else like date of birth, something else like what I'm telling you know, profession. Right, so now some details. Guys, just I didn't see that exact application, just as per idea, I'm telling the first name and last name, email ID, date of birth and profession, maybe address details. Next one is like which one? Mobile number. All these details here we are able to have the mobile number. Guys, now here text fields or maybe some radio buttons or check boxes and all. Sorry. Right, sir. All the things are existed now. So just roughly I'm giving some fields here. Whatever it may be, some different fields here. I provided roughly. We can observe this clearly. All these fields now. Then after that, after completion of these fields now, what I am telling to you, what the point here I'm telling to you know, what's the point I'm telling to you? So after completion of all of them, then here we have to provide. Here we have to provide like button. The like which button can a submit button. Say for example, submit button here we are having. Observe this, guys. Here we are having some submit button. Okay, fine. See, myself, I'm asking one question to all of you. Try to understand it. Guys, if this total part is not existed, example, if this registration form is not available, where we are able to provide data now, tell me. Is it possible to provide data, name or first name or last name or mayor or maybe gender, like what I'm telling you know, and then apart from the date of birth and profession or address or mobile, all this, then where we are able to provide these details, guys? Just I'm asking, Russian guys, then what I'm telling you, where we are going to provide these details, if this registration form is not available, so definitely we require this form or not. Definitely we require this form or not. So what's the point I'm telling, if we provide this presentation like this, if we provide this form as a presentation like this, where users can enter the data, when users click on the submit button, automatically this data will be taken by server-side application. The data will be used at server-side application. Either it may be stored in the database, or it may be what I'm telling, or it may be used for its own purposes, whatever it may be. So finally, to get the data from users, we require this presentation part or not. To get the data from user, we require this presentation part or not. Yes, all of you observe this clearly. To get all this data, we need some presentation part or not. Exactly. So that's why this is also be another requirement why we have to go for like what I'm telling, presentation part. So what's the meaning of it now? Right. It provides very good environment. It provides very good environment to take up. That means it provides a very good environment to get data from users. To get data from users in order to submit to the server-side application. Now, server-side application will use the data as per its requirement. So this is another advantage, guys. What I'm telling, it provides very good environment to get data from users. This is one point. Good. Understand it clear. Right, sir. Good. That's fine. Now, one more question, guys. I'm asking one more question to all of you. Now, try to answer for it. Right, sir. Now, for example, I want to take fourth. Now, observe carefully. I want to take one more point. Listen, guys. Listen. For example, here we are having date of birth. Simple point I'm telling here. Date of birth I'm providing here. Now at present I want to create this Facebook account and date of birth field is available. Guys, all of you listen carefully. What I'm trying to do now. Date of birth. I'm trying to specify something. Now try to understand it now. Today, what is the date, guys? Now tell me. What is the date today? What is the date today? Date, complete date I require. Not only 31st. Complete date I require. 31st August 2020. For example, now I'm creating Facebook account. Right. Can I enter? Can I enter 31st 8 2022? 31st 8 as it is 8 2022. Is it possible? Come on, guys. Is it possible? No. Okay. Even not like this, then what I'm telling there, can I provide like this? Of course, it's my spelling mistake. I want to enter 2020 or maybe, say, for example, 1996. I want to enter, for example. This is what is the date I want to provide there. 1996, I want to provide. Unfortunately, I provided 199. Is it valid? Can I take this? Right? What is this actually? Is it valid data or invalid data? Valid data or invalid data? It is an invalid data only. What will happen there now? By providing this data, if we click on the submit button, by when we provide this data, when we provide all the fields, here data birth we provided like this, and when we click on submit button, then immediately what it will happen, sir? Now tell me, any guessings now? What will happen immediately when you click on the submit button? Then what it will do internally? Huh? Internally, the date will be taken. The date will be checked whether it is valid date or not. If it is valid date, it's okay. Request will be submitted to the server. Okay, server side also might be checking the data whether the date is valid or not. So if it is not valid, if the date is not valid, immediately Application has to give an intimation to the user or not. Application has to give that intimation to the user or not. What is that intimation? Oh, you provided some invalid date. Please try to provide valid date. So your date of birth value is not proper. Please enter valid date. That means invalid date of birth value or provide valid date. Like this, it is asking. It is providing some details now. Invalid date. Now try to provide valid date. This is a question here. This is a point here. It is asking. So whenever it is providing this data, then immediately we are able to correct it. Instead of providing 199, just we are able to provide 1996. Like this, we are able to provide this. So here, what happened there? Program has taken data and checking whether this data is valid or not, right? And finally providing valid data as response to the, that means finally, if it is invalid, giving intimation to the user. If it is valid, and go for the processing. So when we provide data, getting data, checking data whether it is valid or not. If it is valid, then passing the data to the application. If it is invalid, giving then information to the user. So this total process, whatever the process here we are doing now, this total process is called as data validations. This total process is called as what? Data validations. All of you guys, up to this clearly. Data validations. Good, that's perfect. Now tell me guys, all of you now tell me, how many types of data validations are available? Data validation, the process of checking whether data is valid or not, is called as data validations. How many types of validations are available? There are two types of data validations are available. What are the two types of data validations now? Server-side data validations, client-side data validations. Server-side data validations and client-side data validations. Server-side data validations are what? Server-side data validations are what? Anshan gets what I'm telling you. Server-side data validations are what? Simply, it's very clear. Server-side data validations are after submitting data to the server-side application. Server-side application will take the data. Server-side application is able to is able to check the data. If the data is right, no problem. If the data is wrong, it's able to provide some messages to the respective user. That's one approach. That means validation check, validation checking, and everything is going on at server side. So they are called as server side data validation. To perform server side data validation, we require Java code only, not any other one. Leave this point now. But what about these client side data validations? What about these client side data validations? No. After providing data on every field, if you click on submit button, after providing data on every field, if you click on submit button, just before submitting request to data to the server, browser will catch the data. Of course, internally some component. Then parser will catch the data or interpreter, whatever it may be. Browser will take the data. Browser will check whether the data is valid or not. If the data is valid, it will pass the data to the server-side application. If the data is not valid, immediately our browser is able to display some alert boxes for us where this data is invalid, this data is invalid, please provide valid data. Like this, our browser is able to provide some alert boxes for us where we can see our data, then we can correct our data. Understand, guess what I'm telling you? Now observe carefully. If you want to check the data validity at our client side, if you want to check data validity at the client side, there we have to define some JavaScript functions. JavaScript validations we have to use. Some JavaScript functions we have to use. Understand, guys, what I'm telling you? Here we have to provide some JavaScript validations. JavaScript validations we have to use. Understand it now. So if you want to provide some JavaScript code, where you are going to provide JavaScript code? Now tell me, guys, where we are able to provide JavaScript code? In user forms or not? In HTML pages or not? In JSP pages or not? Right? User form. That means JavaScript code we are going to provide in a user forms or not? That means in HTML pages or not? Or in maybe JavaScript. That means in a JSP code or not? Definitely we have to provide. Finally, I'm asking there. The JavaScript code we have to define inside the presentation part or not? The JavaScript code must be provided inside the presentation part or not? Exactly. Definitely the total JavaScript code will be provided inside the presentation part only. So that's why this also another requirement of like what I'm telling presentation layer. So the point is like what I'm telling right, sir? To perform client side data validations. To perform client side data validations. To perform client side data validations, again, we require what? That presentation parts here we required. Right. So all of you understand my point or not? Right. So now this is total information, but still this topic is not completed, guys. The presentation there part is not completed. We had some discussion over it. So tomorrow I'll continue the same content. Let me save this anyway. Right, sir. Now, just wait a minute. Okay. Now, this would be right, sir. Yeah, of course. As the Agarwal, just we can refer the presentation here is almost also front end. That's it. Yeah, we can think like this. Right, sir. Yes, definitely. Pavitra ma'am. Then these video sessions are available. Then today, maybe our admin people will send that video to you. Not to worry for this. Guys, and the classroom is not yet created for this spring. And tomorrow might be I will create that classroom, Google Classroom. There I will share the total documents. So far it has not created. Then tomorrow I'll create it and I will share the documents and total content, whatever the content here I'm providing guys. Right? Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. I'll meet you tomorrow. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Servlets not required. No, the servlets will be covered in advanced Java guys, not here. Servlets is totally different. Now, this is a Spring class. Spring class. No. The REST API in a Spring Boot might be a REST API related part is available that I will cover. Spring Boot with REST API part is available that we will cover. Yeah, exactly. No, JMS is also not covered. Yeah, of course, we can use filters also for validations. We can use this. Yeah, maybe interceptors are also we can utilize for validations. A number of approaches are available for validations anyway. Yeah, then we are able to get classroom recordings. Classroom recordings we are able to get, but our admin people will send through Google Drive. Google Drive or admin people will send that recordings to you. Yeah, Clinton. Yeah, that's perfect. Then myself also I'm thinking same one. Yeah, I will do it. I will do it. Later on, I will do it. Thank you, Clinton. Thank you for your session. Even I'm thinking about it. Same thing. Right. Yeah. Yeah, Google Drive we will provide classroom recordings. Sir. Every class being recorded, and that every class recording will be provided to you through Google Classroom. Then Narendra, once can you shut down our laptop and try with other, then it may be resolved. Right. Yeah, guys, and those who are not yet registered for this course, and within tomorrow or day of tomorrow, that link is going to be changed. Then try to register for the course. Just talk with Bhavani. Already given that contact details. No, then she will help you how to register for this course. Those who are interested, just we can register for it within 1 or 2 days of time. I don't know when it's going to be changed. Within 1 or 2 days of time, this link is going to be changed. Yeah, Ajay. Yeah, just we can talk with her. Then tomorrow max it will be last. You can talk with her and she will help you. Ajay Tomar. Okay, fine. Hey guys, then if Java script is required, then definitely I will teach that JavaScript. How much it is required there, I will discuss with you. Don't worry for that. Ahmad, Ishanullah, I will discuss it. I have to check Narendra. I have to check. I will check it. I will check it. What is the problem there? Exactly if I sit in front of your system, then it may be identified it. Yeah, we'll check for it anyway. Duration is around 3 months of time, sir. When I say duration is around 3 months of time. Definitely, Spring Boot will be covered, sir. This course is Spring plus Spring Boot. Yeah, both will be covered. The soft copy we will provide, sir. Just wait 2 to 3 days of time. Once this all admissions are completed and all members are completed there, very good response is going on, huge response is going on for this classes. No, once this registration process is completed, once private link is coming, then I'll provide all services one by one, one by one. We are able to get it. Right, sir. In future, I may provide that microservices batch is a separate batch, sir, not as part of this course. This course is up to Spring Boot only. Softwares to install, then I will help you. Inside the classroom itself, I will show that. Every installation I will show, right from Java installation onwards. Right. Guys, then if you have any registration process and if you want to contact with our admin people, just you can, all right, sir, now, just you can contact with her. Bhavani is available in these two numbers. Just you can contact with her and she will help you regarding this registration process. Okay. AWS not completely, guys. Then a database I will keep at AWS cloud. I can connect that with from our local machine. Like this, I'm able to show required parts. Not complete AWS. Yeah, just AWS database launch and that kind of things I'm going to provide there. Yeah. Sunil Kumar Reddy, no need to worry for that. I'll share one link to you. Through that we can send our doubts also. Then you can email the doubts and I'm able to give some reply. Right. No separate classes, ma'am. Then as of now, not yet planned for it, but maybe in the future I may plan for it. AWS, not even AWS. I'm planning for a DevOps actually. Maybe then not immediately. It may take some time. Then after the DevOps, I may think about it. Not now. Part of the DevOps we may get AWS, but that I'm thinking. Then when I have to start and what I have to do, just I'm in a plan, but not immediately. It may take some time. That's it. Yeah, that's fine, guys. Then JDBC servlets knowledge is required for this course, definitely. So if your advanced Java is ongoing on, that's okay, fine, well and good. If you don't know advanced Java, only if you know core Java, it's not possible to understand this content. But initially, core Java topics are required up to core module, right from JDBC module onwards, and advanced Java is required. JDBC and servlets, at least the JSP is mandatory. But if your advanced Java is ongoing on, then it's okay, fine. You will cover as per the points. The moment when we are coming for advanced Java, that means web application dependency, then automatically you are going to finish our JSP in our advanced Java, then we are able to cope up. So that's the point I'm telling you. But minimum JDBC and servers is required. Yeah. Right. Right, yes, I have some other session of that tomorrow I'll clarify your doubts if you have any. So, but try to register for the course as early as possible. Then within 1 or 2 days of time, we are going to what I'm telling you, change the link. Maybe link is going to be changed. Chitti Subramanian, not required, not required, not required, not mandatory. Then spring is sufficient. Up to spring is sufficient. You can do that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks you. Thank you.